Enduro is a form of motorcycle sport run on courses that are mostly off-road. Enduro consists of many different obstacles and challenges. The main type of enduro event, and the format to which the World Enduro Championship is run, is a time-card enduro, whereby a number of stages are raced in a time trial against the clock. Time-keeping enduros. In a traditional time-keeping enduro, riders leave together in groups or rows, and each row starts at a certain minute. The object of the event is to arrive at predefined locations according to a strict schedule. Early or late arrivals result in the riders' scores being penalized. Throughout a day there will also be allocated periods for refueling and servicing the machine. Penalties apply for not meeting defined times or for outside assistance when not permitted. A World Championship course must be at least 200 kilometers and a maximum of 30% of its length can be on asphalt roads. American Motorcycle Association rules are different with respect to course length and other variables. The rules of the regional sanctioning body can also affect the rules for a particular enduro course. Enduros versus rallies. Casual observers often confuse the two different types of events, enduros and rallies, but within the international off-road motorcycle community, the term enduro refers specifically to time-keeping events. Rallies, on the other hand, are simply a course that has a start and finish, and the competitors try to race to achieve the fastest time from start to finish. Such courses may be shorter than the total length of the race, in which case the course is repeated several times, with each repetition being referred to as a lap. Such courses may also be very long such that competitors never cover the same ground twice. Certainly part of the confusion stems from the fact that rallies and enduros share two pronounced qualities. They are usually lengthy compared to most forms of motorsport racing and they cover varying off-road terrain, usually without repeating any section of the terrain in the course of an event. Examples of such rallies include the Baja 500 and Baja 1000, which are promoted and administered by Score International and are amongst the most well-known long-distance off-road races. Off-road races that span multiple days and that have different types of stages, some that are timed and others that are not, are generally referred to as rallies or rally raids such as the Dakar Rally. Motorcycles. An enduro motorcycle is specialized for the nature of the sport, with a deep suspension of a motocross bike combined with the features required to make it legal for the public road portions of the course. Engines are generally single-cylinder two-stroke between 125 and 300 km3, or four-stroke between 250 and 650 km3. The World Enduro Championship and several other championships currently categorize enduro motorcycles into three classes: Enduro 1, Enduro 2 and Enduro 3. Events. Major events in the Enduro calendar include the World Enduro Championship, the International 6 Days Enduro and several national championships. The world governing body for Enduro is the FAR Copyright DAO Copyright Ration Internationale de Motocyclisme. In the United States, the national governing body is the American Motorcycle Association. In the United Kingdom, the national governing body is the Auto Cycle Union. World Enduro Championship equals. The World Enduro Championship was started in 1990, replacing the European Enduro Championship, which had been contested since 1968. The championship is run under the FIM and generally consists of around 8 or 9 Grands Prix spread around the globe. These events are split into 2 days, from which points towards the World Championship are awarded. Each round includes a motocross test and an extreme test, in addition to the enduro test. In the 2008 season, Honda's Mika Ahola won the Enduro 1 class, Yamaha's Johnny Obert took the Enduro 2 class and KTM Samuel Iro won his 5th title in the Enduro 3 class. ISDE equals. The International 6 Days Enduro has been held since 1913, and it is the oldest off-road event in the FIM calendar. The event brings together the best riders to represent their national team, and it is often referred to as the World Cup of Enduro, or the Olympics of motorcycling. AMA national and regional events equals. The American Motorcycle Association is the primary sanctioning body for motorcycle races of all types in America. AMA series are often analogous to FIM series. The East Coast Enduro Association has multiple classes divided by bike type and rider demographic that allow a qualified rider to choose a class to compete in. Each class is divided into subclasses depending on machine type. Some examples include C4-stroke, C Veteran, B2-stroke light, B2-stroke heavy, etc. Generally speaking, there are rewards at both the event and season level for each subclass. The following is a list of bike classes. Class AA, the most accomplished level of rider, same as Class A, but who competes for points as part of the AMA National Enduro Championship. For example, Mike Lafferty, who is the 7-time AMA National Champion, competes in the AA class. Class A, these are also the fastest riders, but they are not competing for points as part of the National Championship. Their awards are restricted to the AMA region in which they compete. They are amateur participants, although they possess a skill level comparable to many of the AA riders. Class B, this is the second level of rider skill. Riders are promoted by the AMA when they have received a certain number of points. Class C, this is the entry level where all new riders begin. All riders start off as C-class riders, and if they continue to participate in and finish events they will likely be promoted to B-class after 2 or 3 seasons. Exceptional riders will make the leap to B-class after their first season because they will have accumulated the requisite points quickly enough. Because of the variety of awards that are possible, riders are sometimes accused of sandbagging. Popularity. The popularity of enduro varies widely by continent, country, region, and even by event type. Some popular events are loosely categorized as enduros even though they fall into a category of off-road racing that is known as rally racing or rally raid. Variations: in addition to rallying and rally raids, there are other off-road races that are very similar to enduros but that vary in that they are not necessarily time-keeping events and in that they are often sanctioned by other bodies than the primary enduro sanctioning bodies. One example in the USA is the Grand National Cross Country, which more closely resembles hare scrambles, such as the Austrian Erzberg Rodeo than enduros, but is on a shorter course of perhaps a few miles per kilometers in length that is repeated for several laps. GNCC is famous for the high level of ATV competition in addition to motorcycle competition. Endurocross or indoor enduro is a variation of enduro held indoors. Riders must complete as quick as possible a course with obstacles similar to those in enduro. Notable enduro riders. See also, Supermoto, Florida Trail Riders. References. External links, official FIM website, World Enduro Championship, off-road motorcycle racing at DMOZ.